Good evening and welcome to Valley Regional High School as Valley TV presents Valley Boys Basketball. Tonight's matchup between the Cromwell Panthers coming in at 10-5 and the Valley Warriors just 6-11. Last matchup from the season series between these two teams was a 54-53 match, and Warriors coming off an overtime win against North Branford, so obviously no stranger to close games as the Panthers are gonna win the tip with Vaughn Payne, the senior, who's got it now. Swing to the corner, pump in the corner, kick back out. Payne's gonna shoot it, and it's gonna be money. Top of the key, first one falls for the Panthers. Evans brings it up, dumps it to Troy. Troy's gonna leave it for Dolinsky, who's gonna step back. Now to Troy on the roll, flips it up, it's too strong. Saunders is gonna poke it out. Nice play from Cody Saunders. Troy back to Saunders, he's looking for somewhere to go. He's got Dolinsky. Nice roll to Grabowski, catches, flips it, no good. And the rebound is Owen Friend. Swings it to the corner, pump fake, back out to the top. Kick to the middle for Payne. He's gonna flip it in. 2 easy points. And 2 buckets to start for the Panthers have been at the hands of Payne.
Got to look for Valley to get the big guys going early. Rex and Tommy Troy both have serious height advantages, not on the entire Cromwell squad, but on a significant portion of them. Then get them going early, they can get some easy offense to start the game.
Here's Noah Dolinsky. He's gonna look for the roll to Troy. Grabowski, nice play, but he can't convert, but he's gonna grab the miss. Dolinsky at the top. Hear the crowd calling for him to shoot it. He does, and it's just wide to the right, and Payne is gonna grab the miss. Drive in, he's gonna kick it out. The three, that one is short from Mention, and the rebound is Grabowski. Averaging a double-double, leads the team with over 11 rebounds per game. You mentioned this height advantage, and he's really used that to the best of his ability. He's grabbing extra possessions. That one's gonna be stripped from Dolinsky. Swing it, up court, stop. From the free throw line, jumper, Payne is 3 for 3.
Cromwell is taking advantage of a Valley Warriors team playing a zone look on the defense very early on. They're finding the open guys and taking the easy shots that are uncontested right now. There it is. The height comes in play so easily for him. He's able to go up to the hoop and just kind of outbody most of these other defenders.
Swing into the corner, Mention kicks it down low. The kick out, it's mishandled. Swings it around, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Payne towards the top. Swing is back to the corner, tipped by Evans. Nice drive into Grabowski though, dump off. Dolinsky's got it coming the other way. Strong defensive possession right there. And a good job by Grabowski to step to Payne, rejected. Emphatic against the brick. Evans looking for the inbound, and he's going to have a timeout from Coach Woods.
Obviously, the Warriors are down early, but this is not an unwinnable game by any stretch of the imagination. Got to tighten things up on defense, but overall, you're liking what you're seeing. You got some mismatches with the big guys up front.
Well, right now, it's been the Cromwell offense, and well, it's all been Vaughn Payne. So to this point, it's been 6 points for him and nothing for anybody else. So stopping him is going to be the key. How do they do that?
Absolutely. He's a tall guy, obviously, but Valley definitely has tall guys themselves, and sticking a man on him should not be an impossible task whatsoever.
We saw Troy in the last game kind of dominating on the inside, and the counterpart of that is not a lot of Dolinsky. So Troy with maybe taking him out or maybe taking Grabowski a little bit more out of that offense with Payne. How can they get Dolinsky open?
Absolutely. He doesn't have quite the height advantage against the Cromwell defenders, but letting him just take a shot from deep is so potent because he rarely ever misses them.
So here he is from deep. He's going to pull it from deep, and it's just missed. Payne is going to have the board. Bringing it up the other way, as Bryant mentioned. Kick towards the top. Nice defense. Here's Payne again. That one's going to be up and good. 4 buckets. Payne just eating in the paint. Grabowski, nice move. He's going to have a jumper, and it's going to bounce around and be off target. Mention the board.
Missed shots are kind of the theme from these first few opening possessions by the Valley Warriors. Obviously, this isn't too common. You'd like to see them tighten that up here heading into the latter half of the first quarter.
Right there, you saw Payne catch it on the low block, and Troy immediately hops off his man and goes for the double team. Mention's got it. Warriors working a trap in this temple zone that they run. Here's the trap again underneath. That's going to be a travel, and right there, that's exactly what Coach Woods wants to see when he implements that kind of defense.
Absolutely, that timeout is paying off. They were able to tighten up some schematic things, and now you've got a guy on 34 that's shutting him down.
Here's Troy, top of the key. He's guarded by that 34. Evans now. He's going to drive in. He's going to turn around, create some contact. Nothing there. Dolinsky to Troy. Troy's going to get inside, beats his man. That's not goaltending somehow. Kick out for Falacione. That one is too strong. Coach Woods asking for the goaltending, and he's going to let the refs know about it. Here come the Panthers, though. Nice dump off into the lane and the easy deuce. Coach Woods is not happy, and I can't say I blame him. Right there, ball clearly hits the basket, the backboard, sorry, and then is blocked. Should have been, that's a 4-point swing.
Absolutely, but props to Cromwell. They're playing the whistle. They didn't think twice about it. Immediately ran up the field and took advantage of a scrambled Valley defense.
Well, we talked about Payne's offense. He's got 8 points. He's also got 3 blocks on this other end. One of them, we'll take a step back from it, but what has he done to create a little bit of a mismatch in that paint?
Absolutely. He's by far the tallest guy on the court, and Valley's just got to kind of be wary of that. It's not a guy you can run through. You saw Tommy Troy try to do that. Obviously, he has a background in football. He's used to running through guys, but he's a strong guy, strong lad, and he's going to get in the way. So you got to find a way to move the ball around him and kind of attack from a different angle where he isn't, because he will probably just stop anything you try to go through with him.
Troy on the outside. He's going to look for Dolinsky, but it's a nice pass to Falacione. He's got no one, though. He's just going to pass it to the backcourt for Troy. Evans, little jab step. Nice move. Spins. Evans. Brady Evans. Ooh. Nice move. We saw Evans step up late in that North Branford win, and just more of the same to start tonight. Grabowski, nice closeout's going to force the swing. Mention looking for Payne, but Falacione is on him now rather than the hiding Grabowski. He's going to go up for the block, but it's not enough. That one's good for Owen Friend.
I think the Valley defense has got to work past just being taller than the Cromwell offense. You got to find a way to block some guys better and stop these passes from happening early on in the possession.
Dolinsky's 3 falls short, and it's going into the hands of the Panthers. Mention looking for the cross court. Double team on Payne. Looking for the corner. He's got a man wide open in the corner. Falacione's going to back off. He's got Mention now in the corner. Catch, shoot, too strong. Rebound with a little bit of a push, but it doesn't matter. It's Falacione. Grabowski's going to bring it up. He's calling for a play. Nice move with the left. He's going to be held, and he's going to get 2 shots, grabbing his back arm as he's trying to drive in, and that's going to send number 2 to the line, 4-2.
There's a huge emphasis last game. Fouls and turnovers probably will be in every game, but got to watch out for those early on. Can Valley take advantage of a mistake by Cromwell early on?
So after Grabowski goes 0 for 2, it's the Panthers with it again. Good closeout, double team. Saunders back in for Delinsky, who struggled to start, mentioned at the top. Nice poke out, Travis Falascione with a nice defense. Comes Evans, he's gonna make a nice move, get into the paint. Evans, oh my goodness, Brady Evans again.
He's so vital to this offense, and what he's able to do is kind of kickstart this team. They got down early, but he's managed to manufacture some offense purely on his own, just running through guys, making moves.
No travel, friend, he's found a friend, and it's the bottom of the basket again. As Grabowski's gonna bring it up. Screen from Troy, now he dumps it off. Evans on the outside, inside of a minute. Grabowski on the roll, and there's gonna be too much contact and a foul. So now just under a 5-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 14-6 game. Delinsky catch, shoot, bang! Noah Delinsky from deep.
He's so dangerous when you leave him alone out there. Cromwell defense has not been hurt by it yet, so they weren't ready for it, but he showed him real quick what'll happen if you don't put a man on him.
Burdick has it with 19 seconds on the clock. He's gonna wait for that to get down, hopefully not give the Warriors another possession. Payne's got it way outside. Friend swings to the corner from Mention. Good closeout from Grabowski. That jumper is too good though. Just 3 seconds to work with. Fires it to Delinsky. Back to Grabowski. And that's not gonna count. And after one, we have a 16-9 ball game.
Early on, you see Valley is running, obviously, their zone defense, but they're pushing more guys to the people with the ball, trying to create turnovers. However, this Cromwell offense is well-versed in this, and they know what's coming, and they're able to manufacture space, move the ball around in a way that the Valley defense is really unprepared for. It's how they're able to put up so many points in just the first quarter.
Well, shot making's the other part of this lead so far. Payne went 4 for 4, and they've kind of gone away from him, but stepping right up has been Mention and Friend, and they've been knocking down the shots when they get them.
Absolutely. Having a diverse offense is key. You can't rely on one player. They're able to move the ball around to really anyone on the court and let them take a shot from anywhere as of right now.
Well, you talk about a diverse offense, having a bunch of different players, and that's kind of the opposite side of the coin that we're looking at for the Warriors. Payne is really taking Grabowski and Troy out of this offense and made them one-dimensional.
Absolutely. It's going to be something Valley's going to have to overcome. Obviously, they're not used to it. Grabowski and Troy are very tall in retrospect to the rest of the players in the shoreline, but you come against a guy that's taller than them, you got to find a way to adapt. Some new schemes, try to get around him.
Falascione, Delinsky, Troy, Grabowski, Evans will be on the floor. Troy's going to catch that one off the tip. Delinsky's looking for it. Troy's going to drive in past Payne. Tommy Troy heard me, and he says, be quiet, with a nice layup in the lane. Into the corner, catch, shoot, no good. Payne off his fingertips. Here's Falascione, he's got Delinsky. Guarded by Burdick, nice move. He's gonna spin, drive in through the contact, and a block coming from Payne. Both coaches yelling at the refs. I can't decipher what either of them are saying. Delinsky calling for the ball to just get thrown up. He's going to catch it off the inbound. He made his first three from right there. Grabowski is going to have that one poked away. He's going to be running the floor. Good job by Delinsky. Transition defense. He sets his feet, fires no good. Here's Evans, and he's going to slow it down here. Now he's going to step up, and that's going to be a blocking foul coming on the Panthers as Semeko gets in the way.
That's where you see him being so vital to this Valley offense. He's able to slow everyone down and make sure everyone's in the right position. He reorganizes his team in a way no other player does.
Delinsky looking for the roll to Grabowski. He's got a nice move on Burdick. Drives in, flips it up. It's no good. Burdick's going to have the rebound, and it's going to slow down the offense. Cross-court pass to Mention. Good closeout from Grabowski. Leaves it for Friend, and that's too easy. Oh, and Friend again on the inside. Lays that one in to re-extend it to 7. 18-11 ball game right now. Nice crossover from Evans. Step back, Delinsky, catch, shoot in the corner. Noah Delinsky, he's starting to catch some heat.
It's making him pay for not guarding him, and he's going to keep doing that until you stick a guy in his face. Even then, he still might just throw a 3 up, just for fun.
That pass is going to be way too long. It's either going to be a backcourt or out of bounds, and well, letting that one go out of bounds is going to give the Warriors possession on the baseline rather than the sideline. So they'll be able to run one of those plays that's worked so well. Just a 2-possession game down from what we've seen. Highest lead has been just 7 to this point. Looking for Evans and has him. It's Flashione at the top. Delinsky again. Catch, shoot. Oh, heat check! Noah Delinsky!
He knew it was in before it even went through the hoop. Just absolutely stunning what the performance he's putting on here early in the game.
The only thing scarier than Noah Delinsky is Noah Delinsky when he's knocking down shots like that. He's got it up the floor. Flashione is going to drive in. It's going to be blocked by Payne. He's going to leave it for Mention. Swing into the corner. Panthers really trying to keep this one in bounds. It's going to be off of the Warriors. Panthers have really started to work the ball around the outside, kind of match what Delinsky has done. As I say that, here's Payne, it's no good. 2 Panthers fighting for the board. It's gonna be Friend who's gonna spin and lay it in.
Something you don't usually see from the Warriors defense. Usually they're the first ones to grab the ball on the rebound. That's what they've been so good at, is not letting the other team get a second shot. Just
whoa! Tommy Troy sends that one back, but it comes with a foul. And checking in for the first time in a couple games will be Michael Spencer. I haven't seen him in a while. Battling one of these viruses everybody has faced. But he is returning, and him and Saunders are going to check in. Delinsky, obviously, you got to leave him on the floor. That's normally who Saunders is going to come in for, but he's been hot right now.
hoping these two can come in and bring a little bit more life to this defense. Try to put a guy that can stop these tall guys up front.
Yeah, they're not the biggest in size, but they're the grittiest. And already, Cody Saunders, he's going to get a jump ball with somebody that's maybe 5 inches taller than him down low. Cody Saunders, Michael Spencer, both of them, they're not afraid to be physical. Here's a kick into the corner, guarded by Evans. Good defense. Spencer kind of daring him to shoot. Mention on the outside. Trying to feed it to the inside. It's worked well. Friend is there. Pass to the corner. Good closeout. Here's the trap. Back to Friend. He's going to try to get around everybody. Michael Spencer, welcome back. Evans picks up his dribble. He'll get it right back from Saunders, though.
Spencer making his presence known early, telling these Cromwell offend. Oh my. Lost my thought there. Telling this Cromwell offense early that he's not someone that you can just run through. As I say that, Cromwell defense with a massive block just went right over his head.
Evans' second's gonna bounce around and be no good. Mention's gonna bring it up. Delinsky reads it perfectly. Mention telegraphs it. Delinsky drives in, flips it up. Oh yeah! 11 points already.
He's just on fire here early in the first quarter. If Cromwell can't put a guy in him to stop him, he might just go for 30.
He's got a big smile on his face as he runs down the floor, and I can't blame him as this is just a 2-point game. Good closeout from Dolinsky now, and he's going to make sure Cromwell knows he's right there. Evans has got it. He's looking for Dolinsky. Pull it from there. I don't think you can miss right now, Noah. He's going to catch. He's going to look for Grabowski coming off the roll. Looking for Dolinsky. Handoff. He's going to make a nice move. Swing to Saunders. Catch and shoot. That's going to be too strong. Payne the rebound. And the Panthers will bring it back up. Lascione at the check-in table. Swing to the corner. That's been one of the plays that they've liked. Kick out now. Into the corner. Mention catches and shoots and knocks it down. Nothing but net. Evans brings it up. Now it's Saunders, hands off to Grabowski. He's gonna make a nice move, look for the runner, it's good! Clanks around, but it's good.
Starting to tire out this Cromwell defense. Maybe the height won't be too much of a factor after all.
Well, there's another rebound for Grabowski. They'll let Payne shoot, I think, especially because that's gonna take away the offensive rebounds, and once he gets inside, it's going to be pretty much unstoppable, but give him some room while he's outside, see what he can do with it. Dolinsky is wide open, and it's just too strong. Cromwell coach not really happy with the pace of play. Nice swing, but better defense. Evans grabs it on the sideline. Here he comes. He's going to drive in. He's going to have numbers against him, though. He's on the baseline looking for something. He's got nothing until he's got Dolinsky. Jab step from Dolinsky. Inside of 2 minutes in this second quarter, 24-21. The Panthers do lead. Grabowski looks for Evans, 10 seconds on the shot clock. He's got the roll to Grabowski, no good. Grabowski grabs his own board, it's no good. And that rebound is gonna be to Mention. Passes up court and Grabowski just can't grab it, but that's gonna do just as good as Warriors defense was not set. Panthers had a 3-on-1 down here, but Grabowski swats at it. Saunders is off as Lascione comes back in.
Huge save by Grabowski, but what could have been a disastrous moment there for the Valley defense.
Well, even after they set the defense, a three comes from the corner. That's where the Panthers have attacked. Mention has done a pretty good job. Right there, another three from the corner. Evans looking for something. He's got Dolinsky just outside of a minute.
So potent about this Cromwell offense. It seems like almost every player on the court could pull one from three, from even deeper. The Valley defense was just not prepared for that coming into today.
Well, Dolinsky's way outside near the NBA three-point line. That one's going to be tipped. And that one's going to go to the Panthers. From outside, the three-point arc is no good. Grabowski and Friend fighting for it. It's going to be Evans, and that is going to be white ball. That's the right call right there. A lot of bodies and a ball flying out of bounds. It's going to be kicked by the Panthers. Evans towards the top. Nice move, Grabowski, Dolinsky. Screen from Grabowski. Just under a second separates shot clock and game clock as the second quarter winds down here. 27-21, Panthers lead. Evans gonna take his time, hopefully not give the Panthers any time to work a play. He's gonna make a nice move. Evans drive in. Evans through all the contact, no whistle, and that will do it for the first half. A pretty good first half, all things considered.
Absolutely. The Valley Warriors are, without a doubt, not out of this game at all. Only a 6-point lead here for Cromwell heading into the half.
Well, that's how it started. The Panthers got off to a 6-point lead. Since then, it's been neck and neck. The only thing is the Warriors do have to make up those 6 points, no matter how well they play after that. So it's going to be getting the ball into the hands of Delinsky.
Absolutely. Going down 6-0 to start was definitely rough, but huge props to Evans for kick-starting this offense, kind of reminding them that they are here. They're here to play this game, and this is not one that's out of their hands yet.
This game is reachable for both teams. Down the stretch, though, it's going to be which team can close out in the corners. If you're the Warriors, if you can stop those 3 balls from going up, I can go back to at least 4 in my head where they're making these corner threes, and that's 3 points. That's not 3-point range from everywhere else.
Yeah, perfectly said. It's not too hard of a shot to block either. You just got to put some guys out there. It seems like they're in the wrong position right now, but I'm absolutely confident that they're going to come out in some better positioning defensively here to start the second half.
Well, that's going to do it from us at Valley TV for this first half. I'm James Brazowie, joined by Eddie Johnson, Maddie Hollister, and Bo Rice are our cameras, with Dylan Smith, our director. Thank you for tuning in, and we will rejoin you all in 6 minutes and 42 seconds. And welcome back, everybody, as we are about to get underway in the second half. You're watching Valley TV. I'm James Brazowie, joined by Eddie Johnson, Bo Rice, Maddie Hollister, our cameras for the night, Dylan Smith, our producer and director. As the second half's about to get underway, 27-21, the Panthers lead. And saw a great first half on both sides, especially later and down the stretch from the Warriors, but stopping Payne has really been quite the struggle.
I was just about to say the same thing. Stopping Payne is going to be the theme of the second half, because if you can't do it, well, the Cromwell offense is just going to run all over you. But if you can find a way to knock him out of this game, well, Valley's going to have a pretty good night.
Just before the second half starts, everyone here at Valley TV would like to give a huge thank you and shout out to a friendly Cromwell parent who came over and adjusted our roster for us. So, I didn't catch his name, but a huge thank you doing the book and helping us out over here at Valley TV as we're underway with Evans bringing it up. He's going to be guarded by Hodge. Troy's got it, looking for Dolinsky. He's outside, guarded by Payne right now. Size mismatch in favor of the Panthers. Looking to the inside, nice pass, and that's going to be a hold. And
so Valley offense almost likes that they have Payne on Dolinsky. That gives your two tall guys, Troy and Grabowski, all the ammo they need to go up to the bin without a big guy stopping them.
We saw right there, Evans, as soon as he got the ball, he was looking to the inside. His pass almost got there if it wouldn't have been for a foul on Kolpa. He's going to try to get it to Dolinsky. He's going to hit the back of Kolpa. Flashion on the outside. Flips it to Evans. 30 seconds gone in this second half. Dolinsky pulled from outside, no good. Hodge is going to bring it up now. He's going to look for Kolpa in the corner. He's going to drive. And a big block from Grabowski. And a rebound to Flashion. That's what we see a lot of out of Grabowski. Troy fighting his way inside, beating Payne with pure muscle. Tommy Troy.
You may see that 34 has an inch on him, but I don't think Tommy Troy cares too much about that. He's going to show you who's king around here.
Close out on the threes, not good enough, and that one is good from Hodge. Evans stops, pops, no good, bounces around. Hodge, nice pass to Kolpa. Oh my goodness, from behind with a foul. Evans got up there, kind of sent that thing.
Yeah, he's kind of everywhere on the court tonight. Something I notice every time I watch these guys play. He's just offense, defense, distribution. You can't even take him off the court. He's so vital to this team.
Grabowski grabs the board off the miss. 1 of 2 from the stripe that time for Kolpa. Looking for Dolinsky from way outside. It's just no good.
Trying to assert his dominance on this Cromwell defense. He's a threat from pretty much every point in the court. And just make sure they respect his name, knowing that he can pull it whenever he wants.
Well, you say respect it. Once he knocks one down from out there, you got to step to it. Dolinsky's just going to intercept that one and flip it off Kolpa. Great job reading his own body. He knows he's kind of flying out of bounds, so he's just going to chuck it off Kolpa, and it's going to go off his shin, bounce out, Warriors ball.
It's one of my favorite plays every time he's done that. Keeps doing it. It's incredible. You never think to do it, but gets him the ball back, gets the Warriors out of a risky situation there on defense with him kind of having everyone covered.
Here he is, back on the logo. Evans has got it. He's going to make a nice move, beat him to the inside. Brady Evans, penetration. Here comes Evans off his steal now. He's going to drive in. He's going to be stopped by good transition defense. Flashion Clanks around, no good. Grabowski the board, fights for it inside. It's no good. Friend has it. It's kind of been the story of Grabowski's night. Just not falling, and when he starts to knock him down, the Warriors are certainly going to close this lead, maybe even take it. Here's Payne. His jumper bounces around and no good. Flascione the board. Flascione plays like a guard, but he's pretty tall, just about as tall as Tommy Troy. Evans with a spin move to the inside. He's got 2 Panthers on him.
This Cromwell defense is going to try to play aggressive and physical pretty much every time the Warriors have the ball. The Warriors can try to kind of bait them into a foul. That could be a huge turning point to this game.
Flascione's on the floor fighting for the ball. He's got it. It's Panthers' ball on the jump. You saw Grabowski leave that one just a little short. Sometimes your shot's just off a little bit, and it's been the story of his night, and that's a reliable score that the Warriors have had. He's averaging a double-double, 12 points, 11 rebounds, so hopefully he'll get started.
He's getting all the rebounds, that's for sure, but points are just not going in. But you know once he gets one of them, he's going to start knocking them down time and time again.
Here's the kick out, and the open 3 bounces no good. Kolpa comes flying in, and that's going to be a rebound for Payne in the putback, his first second half basket. 8-point Panthers lead. Troy's going to drive in, up and under, no good on the reverse. Hodge has it. He's trying to look up the floor. He's just going to slow it down. Drive in. Oh my goodness, Grabowski. Here comes Evans. He's got Troy, but he's going to do it himself. And why not? Evans again.
Even if the points aren't flowing for Grabowski tonight, that doesn't really matter because he's such an asset on defense. Quick injury timeout here for Valley.
So Troy's going to hit the trainer. The Warriors have 20 seconds to get Troy ready. Maybe even use a timeout. He's very vital to both offense and defense. I would, if I'm Coach Woods and he's not ready in these 20 seconds, I'd probably burn a 30-second.
Absolutely. Absolutely, sorry. But looks like that won't be an issue as Tommy Troy is back on the court already.
Mention's got it. Payne swings to the corner. Kolpa in the corner is good again. We talked about that at the end of the second half. Got a step to the 3 ball. Warriors haven't done that when it's in the corner as well as they could have. Here's Spencer. Not really a threat to shoot it. As I say that, he drives. Michael Spencer! Well, there's a reverse announcer jinx. Spencer
just ran right through him. Didn't really care how many guys were in the way. Panthers coach unhappy with the pass made there.
Mention looking for the inbound. Got it to Payne, kick out. Hodge puts it on the floor. Back to Kolpa outside. 15 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Payne catch and shoot, that's no good. The rebound is gonna go to Dolinsky. He brings it up in a 7-point game. Nice move right there to shake his man, and he's just gonna beat him to the spot and knock it down.
You see how effective he is from way deep. It's kind of insulting that they let him get that close because, you know, it's just going right in.
Dolinsky catching a little bit of fire tonight. Here's a swing, pass to the inside. Better job on the closeout, but here is Hodge. It's no good. The rebound is Payne. It's blocked, and a foul. So the first one is good as Spencer checks out with the happy hand of a crowd. 2:08 to go in the third period. 6-point lead, and that was going to be 2 for 2 right there for Payne from the stripe. Evans brings it up. He's been part of this dynamic duo. There's the other part. It's no good. Fighting for the ball. It's loose, and it's going to be Hodge. Inside of 2 minutes. Here's a kick out. Nobody there. Looking for Payne. He's got it. Step is Grabowski. He's a step slow. Flascione's going to have the board. Evans is going to bring it up quick. Troy. Evans just drives. Evans! Brady Evans! And the foul! Too much defense is not enough defense against Brady Evans.
Absolutely. Seems like no matter what the other team does, it just doesn't matter because he just gets the points anyways. It's incredible to watch. Seems like every time they got him hemmed in, he just finds a way to break one loose.
What a first 3 quarters we have seen from Brady Evans. Really, his last 7 have been amazing. This is his second game in a row. He's come out, he's put the team on his back, and he's got him down just 4.
Absolutely. It makes you just so happy about the future of this team as he's only a freshman, and Flacchioni as well, only a sophomore. It's going to be vital parts of this team for years to come.
Here's Copel way outside. Here's a swing. The outside is good. Hodge gets, sorry, that's mentioned. He gets the 3 points right back.
They've been so good about it early on in the second half. They're stopping the threes, but one of them just got away from them and found a hole in the defense, if you would.
Here's Spencer. He's going to drive and spin. He's looking for somewhere to go. He's got it to Evans. He's going to make a nice move, step back on Copel, try to spin, drive into Payne, dumps off behind his head to Grabowski. Now it's Troy. He's got a step, drives in. It's going to bounce around and roll out. No shot clock here for the Panthers, and there's just another example. Warriors doing everything right. It's just not falling right now.
Yeah, I kind of feel like the Panthers put a curse on the rim. So many of them just bouncing around just to not fall in. Seems like what could be the difference here in this game is such a close point differential heading into the last quarter.
Flashion checks in, 14.3 seconds. A little bit more of a shooter threat than Spencer, so with just 1 possession most likely remaining in this third quarter, get him in. Another option if Dolinsky and Evans are locked down. Evans looking for the roll to Troy. 4 seconds, flips it up. Tommy Troy again. That will do it on the third quarter. Tommy Troy in those last 2 possessions has been so efficient in beating Payne. He's got the speed advantage. He's just driving in. First one doesn't go, but right there, he gets his get back.
Absolutely. He's one of the only players on this team that can contest him with his height. And he's quick. He's very quick and he's very strong, and he's not afraid to body a guy out or burn right past him with speed. Such a versatile guy, you can't imagine how difficult it would be to defend him.
Speaking of defending him, that's what the Panthers did better in that second half when you talk about Noah Dolinsky.
Absolutely, but you got to sacrifice the guy to do that, and that frees up a lot more players on this Valley offense, which is why their offense works so well, because even if you block Noah Dolinsky, who is their top point scorer, they got so many other guys that can hurt you with. Brady Evans especially coming on strong, especially the last 2 games.
I don't think you can talk about Evans' impact enough. As the Warriors, after scoring to end the third will look to score to start the fourth. Chance to make this just a one-possession game. And it's going to be Evans to bring it up. Looking for Falacione, and he's got him. Dump off to Grabowski. Picks up his dribble. Jab step, roll to Grabowski. He's going to roll in, flip it up, and it's blocked. Looking for Dolinsky. He is wide open, and it's short. I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open right there. Kind of caught him by surprise. Here's a swing into the corner. That one's good. How many times do we have to say it? The corner three has been hurting the Warriors tonight. Yeah,
absolutely. I thought they were doing a better job in the second half, but a few of them getting away from them, that could be the difference in such a close game. Got to tighten that up.
Here's Evans on the outside, 8-point game, makes a nice move, drives in with the right, almost gets the scoop layup. He will head to the line for two. Evans knocks down the second of two, and it's going to be a 7-point game. 7 minutes to go in the final quarter. Payne on the outside, looking for Friend. Kick into the corner. Back out as mentioned. Friend looking for the kick out. It's going to be poked out. Grabowski's got it, just fall into his hands, and with a smile, he'll bring it up. Evans has got it. He's looking for Dolinsky. He's going to drive, flips it up. Payne's going to get a hand on it, though. Payne just waiting. He knew that was coming, and he's going to get a timeout from a angry Coach Pannone. Not sure what he's angry about. His team is up 7 and playing pretty good basketball, but what do you think this timeout's about?
I think they're worried about that transitional defense. They're getting caught off guard a lot of times. It's by Brady Evans especially. He's moving the ball so efficiently. He knows how to really manipulate the tempo of the game. It's what I'm so impressed by. It's off of these things that don't show up on the stat sheet that he's so vital for this team at. He's making sure that they're in the right position on the offense at almost all times. And the way he moves the ball around is kind of hurting Cromwell right now, and that's probably what their coach is not too happy about.
Payne on the outside, swings it. Here's Hodge, looking to get it into Payne, but good defense by Troy. Rather than guarding a shot, Troy just trying to play so he doesn't touch it, and the easiest rebound and putback of Friend's game to this point. Evans is going to be guarded by Copa. He's going to spin and put it up. It's going to be short, though. Friend has the board. He's going to have a wide open three, and it's going to be short, and the rebound is to Evans. Kopa trying to get it from behind. Grabowski brings it up, swings it to Troy. Back to Grabowski. He's got a lane. He rolls in off the glass in the bucket.
Way to resettle this Valley team. Looking a little frantic there for the last minute, but things seem to be coming back down to normal. There's a couple odd interactions there for a couple minutes.
Speaking of odd interactions, we got bodies on the floor. And it's going to end with 2 shots coming for Xavier Hodge. Evans looking for somewhere to go. Troy's got it. He's just going to drive. He's got the kick out of Falacione. Hand off to Grabowski. Drives in. He'll get 2 shots. Mention has got it in the backcourt. He's guarded by Spencer as Dolinsky, Grabowski, Troy, and Evans join Spencer on the floor. Friend in the corner is guarded by Grabowski. Towards the top for Kolpa, swings it around for Hodge. Nice pass to the inside for Friend. That's too strong. And another easy rebound. The Warriors just getting out-willed inside.
Yeah, no, I'm just...
10-point game. Dolinsky's going to try to cut it. He can't. Payne is going to be grabbing the board. Kolpa brings it up, and he's just going to slow down inside.
Time started to play a factor here for this Valley defense. They got to get the ball into their... on the other side of the court pretty quick here. Just 4 minutes left, down 10 points.
Well, we mentioned with the Warriors, it's kind of a tale of 2 halves. We saw in that Morgan game, up 15 going into the second half. That's no good. And the rebound is to Payne as the Warriors again just getting out-muscled on the inside.
You're so right, Jay. It's kind of been a story of this game. They're not used to having a guy bigger than them on the inside, especially on their defensive side. And Payne just kind of going up and getting those second shots for Cromwell, something that they really haven't let anyone else do up until this point.
Grabowski's shot just a little strong. And a 60-second timeout will come from the Panthers. Up 12 with just 3:23 to go.
It's an interesting timeout there from Cromwell. Obviously, they had a momentum heading into that. Up a couple points in the last minute. Kind of feel like Valley was crumbling there a bit under the stress, kind of giving them a breather. Great for Valley, kind of recollect their thoughts, come back with a plan.
So a 3:23 in a 12-point game. It's going to have to be a tale of good defense and quick offense for the Warriors if they want to catch back up. And really, at this point, you can't give up more than 1 or 2 buckets. And on the other side, you got to convert on almost every possession. And that comes with being strong on the inside with Troy and Grabowski and getting those second chance points.
Absolutely, but this game is not out of reach at all. They have shown the ability to play great defense, got to cover the 3 points, especially in the corners, and play strong defense in the paint. And they're so close to getting a lot of these buckets, just bouncing around the rim, getting some unlucky bounces. You feel like a couple things go their way, and we could be looking at a sweet, sweet comeback.
Evans, Falacione, Troy, Delinsky, Saunders on the floor. No Grabowski, no Spencer. Falacione with good defense. It's going to be tipped on the drive, the baseline, looking for something, has to kick it out. Payne guarded by Troy, just 5 seconds to work with. Kolpa's outside, good defense from Falacione. He's got to chuck one up, he does, and it's no good. That's the good defense we'd like to see from the Warriors. And here's Troy, quick offense, no good. Right idea to start, and you can clearly tell the Panthers are going to want to take every second.
Absolutely, you got to hope that the Valley can pressure them a little bit, force them to make a mistake or turn the ball over, because there really isn't enough time to be letting them drain the entire shot clock every possession.
That's right, both teams really won that possession. Warriors obviously not giving up points, but as you mentioned, draining that clock for the Panthers.
You got to think their coach would be just perfectly fine if they didn't score any more points the rest of the game, but were able to drain the clock.
That one was right in front of the ref. Easy call for him as the inbound came on one side. And the ball handler went back and then came back, and that's an over and back. As here's Grabowski. Crossover looking for Delinsky. It's poked out by Kolpa, who can't see, does save it. Delinsky step back. No good, and the rebound is Payne with a push from Troy.
Feels like they're so close. Every single shot is just right there. Just getting a lot of unlucky bounces here. You feel like rim was a little bit, just an inch bigger. This would be a whole different ball game.
So Troy and Delinsky will hit the bench with 2:07 to go in the final quarter of play. 52-40, the Panthers lead. No offense and a little bit of time for each team, and that's no offense again as that pass is loose and out of bounds, and Delinsky and Troy will come right back in. So Spencer and Saunders, their specialty is defense, and right there, about 11 seconds of playing time, all of it defensive, but it leads to a bad pass, and they're sitting right next to Coach. They'll probably go back in the second. Evans is gonna pull a three! Oh, silky smooth, nothing but net. Evans cuts it to 9.
Yeah, that's just the kick that this Valley offense needs. Feel like they're kind of losing the hope there for a second, but that revitalizes this energy of the squad. Then go out there with a real shot to win this game late.
You know, we all know what kind of player Evans is, but when he shot that, I was a little skeptical, but drains it. He's kind of known as a driver, works well in the paint, especially as a guard. But right there, he's not afraid to pull it, and he knocks it down, so kind of adds another dimension to this offense. The Warriors have done a better job of late on defense in just 1:45, so time is a big factor.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Cromwell defense was thinking the same thing you were. They were not expecting him at all to pull in, and he took advantage of that. Open shot right through the net.
Well, what we've been hearing all game from Coach Pannone is every time Evans drives in and he knocks down a layup, Coach is saying, give him a step. Well, Evans is hearing that just the same as the Cromwell defenders, as Evans and Delinsky will sit as the Warriors will specialize for defense right now with 1:45 and a full court press. Good trap. 5 seconds to work with. They get it over. Good defense from Spencer and Saunders. The pass is to Mention. Gets it to Kolpa in the corner. Saunders gonna step. Good defense. Here's Friend. He's gonna cross court for Kolpa, who's not gonna shoot it. They're gonna use every second of the shot clock. Kolpa's got it way outside. Just make sure you don't foul. Here he is in the corner. Nice baseline drive. Floater's well short. As the shot clock expires, Spencer, Falacione to Grabowski. That is not going to be a foul there as he loses his footing. Troy with a nice move, drives in on Payne, looking for something. Too much time taken off the clock, but it's a nice jumper on the wing for Grabowski. 48 seconds to work with. The Warriors chipping away, chipping away, chipping away.
Yeah, the name of the game here to finish it out the fourth quarter is going to be turnovers. The Valley has got to create some because they just frankly don't have the time to work with, but they've got some aggressive defenders that are not afraid to take some jabs, and more often than not, they get the ball out.
So 48 seconds to work with for the Warriors to make up 7 points. It's important to not get 3 happy, though. There is enough time to mount a comeback. Eventually, the foul game will come, but you start chucking up threes, and that's going to be a lower percentage shot. Obviously, you got Dolinsky, you got Evans. They're going to knock it down. You're going to feed them, but you don't want to get too aggressive with the 3 ball. It's not the highest percentage shot, and 2 points is better than no points.
Yeah, I could have said it better myself. Got to put points on the board somehow. If you got an open 3, you might be willing to take it, but more guaranteed points. Well, not guaranteed, nothing's guaranteed, but much higher percent chance to get points is definitely better because they're not at the point where they got to be just throwing up prayers. They have time to work with. They have time to chip away to lead, not try to chuck it down.
They're going to get it up, a foul on Spencer, and that's a pretty good play right there for Spencer. As Dolinsky and Evans will check in at the table. 2 free throws coming for Copa. So we talked about the foul game, and here it comes. Obviously, you want your offense out there as Evans and Dolinsky will come in. The first one is good for Copa. Copa's second opportunity. He has not missed tonight. And he will not miss again.
Contrary to what you said earlier, it might just be time to start throwing up threes. Down a more significant lead now, obviously. 9 points.
Evans is going to look for it to Payne, and there's going to be a foul, and that is, I believe, 5. That is, so Tommy Troy's night is done. It's going to be Michael Spencer to come in.
It's going to be a big blow for Valley. Obviously, he's a guy that can, he's really the only one that's proven that he can run through 34, especially, and get to the hoop. So, going to be trying to attack from the outsides, the corners, like Cromwell has been doing all game. Try to throw up some deeper points now. They don't have a big guy to go up to the rim.
Well, there'll be no shot clock for the rest of this one unless we see overtime. Obviously, Dolinsky is going to have a couple plays crafted for him. That one's no good from Payne. Cromwell has had a really high percentage to this point. 0 for 2. And it's a rebound, though, for the Panthers. And the ball is loose. It's Michael Spencer. Wow, what a pass from Spencer. Falacion's going to hand off. You just got to shoot it. It's going to be off of the Panthers, and it's going to be Warriors ball. 18 seconds to work with. Welcome back. Michael Spencer leads the team in steals. Right there, he grabs it. Grabowski, catch, shoot, too strong. Rebound is going to be Falacion.
Kind of entering desperation mode. Just gotta start chucking up shots, hoping something hits.
Time is more important than shots, and that's going to be no foul. And that's going to do it for this one as the Cromwell Panthers take this one 54-45. They win it. An all-around well-played game from Vaughn Payne. talk about his offense, but you can't look over his defense on the inside. He dominated the paint. He made Grabowski and Troy work for it a little extra hard, and that was the difference.
Yeah, absolutely. They had so many shots that were just quite there. You feel like if big guy 34 wasn't there in the middle, maybe a lot more of those would have gone in, but that's something you got to work through, and obviously it's a younger squad, so it's good that they get to see this early on, so next time they come up against a guy like this, they're more prepared.
That's right, and despite the struggle on the inside from deep and from Brady Evans, Noah Dolinsky and Brady Evans, they've really emerged on this team. This is a dynamic duo. They've done a great job at running this offense, and Evans especially.
Yeah, his presence cannot be understated. So many vital parts of the offense runs through him. He really distributes the ball better than anyone else I've seen do it. He's able to manage the tempo so well that when he's not on the court, you really can't feel it because the offense is a whole different team.
Well, that's going to do it tonight from everyone here at Valley TV. Thank you for tuning in. Join us on Tuesday as it'll be senior night for Valley girls basketball. The following game will be a Friday where the boys have their senior night. So 2 games left. And that'll be it for the season. And from us, I'm James Brazowie, joined by Eddie Johnson, Bo Rice, Matty Hollister, our cameras, and Dylan Smith, our producer and director. So shout out to everyone behind the scenes. That'll do it tonight. From Valley TV, thank you for tuning in, and good night.